evening and welcome. Let's take a look at our top story this hour. Mike Pompeo, United States Secretary of State, has supported India's decision to ban Chinese applications on mobile phones. Mike Pompeo said that India's decision will boost its security and sovereignty. The U.S. Secretary of State has also said that India has taken the right decision. Even American administrations in the past had raised issues of surveillance and aggressive deployment of mobile technology for espionage by China. It is for this reason America is in a running feud with the Chinese on its issue of 5G technology. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi took the decision to ban Chinese applications on Monday. The Indian Prime Minister has also deleted all his tweets from the Weibo platform on Wednesday afternoon. Pompeo's statements is another strong indication of alignment by the United States with India on the global security front.
I call on all nations, women's advocates, religious groups, and human rights organizations to stand up for the Chinese people's basic human dignity. Look, the Chinese Communist Party's brutality affects the rest of the world too. We welcome India's ban on certain mobile apps that can serve as an appendages of the CCP's surveillance state. India's clean app approach will boost India's sovereignty. It will also boost India's integrity and national security, as the Indian government itself has stated.
There you have it. Let's take another listen to what Secretary of State Mike Pompeo had to say.
I call on all nations, women's advocates, religious groups, and human rights organizations to stand up for the Chinese people's basic human dignity. Look, the Chinese Communist Party's brutality affects the rest of the world too. We welcome India's ban on certain mobile apps that can serve as an appendages of the CCP's surveillance state. India's clean app approach will boost India's sovereignty. It will also boost India's integrity and national security, as the Indian government itself has stated.
India has banned 59 Chinese mobile applications. In a single move, some of the biggest digital businesses of China have lost access to one of the largest markets in the world. TikTok, UC Browser, WeChat, Weibo, Viva Video, WeSync, ShareIt, Kwai, Baidu Map, YouCam Makeup. All of these Chinese applications have been banned. As per the experts, this will be a major blow to China's digital Silk Route. India has said these apps are engaged in activities that are prejudicial to the sovereignty and integrity of India. New Delhi has said that the move will safeguard the interest of crores of Indian internet users. It is a massive move and unprecedented in recent history. These banned Chinese giants will most definitely feel the pinch after being booted from the Indian market. Here's what some of these companies stand to lose. 120 million users have disappeared from TikTok's global directory. UC Browser has lost 130 million of its clientele. ShareIt, the popular file transfer app, was being used by 400 million Indians every month. This represents a huge market loss for the app. WeChat too is set to lose close to 200 million users, although the app never really caught on with the Indian public. Now, these are all companies who depend on a massive user base to attract advertisements and subscription payments. The loss of a market with almost 550 million potential users is indeed a huge blow. Though the app ban will hit the earnings of only major Chinese firms, including popular apps like TikTok, UC Browser, Hello, and ShareIt, the restriction in operations will hit the future revenue potential of the majority of these apps to a considerable extent. India, with 300 million unique Indian users of Chinese apps, has relaxed data farming laws as compared with mature Western markets. Now, users' data is a big revenue generator for these app developers, and an India ban will lead to major loss as far as future revenue generation is concerned. Estimates say that some of these Chinese apps earn around 30 to 40% of their income from India. But a bigger hit will be no presence in the constantly expanding smartphone market. Reports say popular Chinese app TikTok could suffer a loss of 100 crore rupees in annual revenue from this ban. India has a highly lucrative market of over 450 million smartphone users, with one of the lowest internet costs in the world. Nearly half of these smartphone users are below 25 and are hungry for mobile content. Between 2012 and 2018, the time spent by an Indian watching online videos grew from an average of around 2 minutes a day to over 50 minutes a day. Ban in India is coming at a time when advertising revenues are likely to shrink globally this year due to the coronavirus pandemic. A ban in India, in addition to the reduction in global economic growth, will be a double whammy for most of these apps firms this year.